Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to episode number 4 of my Liverpool Youth Academy project in FIFA 14 career mode. Hopefully you are enjoying it so far, even though our first results in the league haven't been amazing, but we are still in the transfer deadline day. Even though we're not going to make any more transfers, we may make one late piece of action, which is just sending a younger player out on loan, but that's pretty much it from us for now. I believe my squad is good and we can push on and hopefully keep improving our results and performances. I want to see both. You know, I said previous episode, I want to see very good signs in my team, but results are crucial as well. If you don't get results in football as a manager, you're going to get fired sooner or later. So, like I thought, sending out another player, Steven Sammer, the centre-back, don't think he'll be good enough. Just send him out on loan because we can't use him, and maybe we'll sell him or something, or I don't even know. His contract may be running out, but he is... two youth scouts I sent out at the same time, so they're coming back at the same time every single month. The English one, nothing too impressive. This is the best one right there. Tom Parkin, in between 68 potential and 90. That is solid, but not amazing. Potential, the minimum for me, has to be above 70, but 68 and 90, that's not too bad, but I don't think he'll be that high quality with the high like 90 potential or high like 88 or something like that. So unfortunately, that was a pretty bad one, but we've got heaps of updates to come, and we are going to bag some decent youth talent for the future. But right now, we are last, which is embarrassing to see, but we have other teams above us have played more games, and it's really early in the season. Like, you could say, or technically, I'm in the relegation zone, but there's so much games. Like, it's only the first 2 games. It's heaps of times to turn around, as you'll be seeing. But look here, Florencio Morelos has in between 72 potential. That's what I mean. If the minimum potential is 70, the higher that is, like if it's the highest 70 it is, that's really good. It has to be there. Well, not has to be. When it does have that, that's what I mean. When it does have that, it means he can be a really good player, because minimum potential of 70, it's usually in the high 80s, if not 90. Yeah, normally it'll be in the 90s if it's minimum potential of 70. So that's always good. It's always recommended to sign them up when they have that minimum potential of at least 70. And if it's above that, if it's like in the high 70s or mid 70s, high 70s will be crazy. Like mid 70s, he'll be a superstar. More likely than not, he'll have that 94 maximum, as well as we see Mangala is going to make the first appearance in the team this first couple games. I was rethinking now, like at this situation, I was thinking, should I keep going with this 4-1-2-1-2, or should I go something like a 3-5-2? I know that's been suggested, so that could be a formation I'll be using in the future if the current results aren't, if they keep going not the way I want. Might have to go with what my subscribers have suggested. I know in the first couple episodes, people did actually suggest the 3-5-2, at least in the first episode that I read in the comments. So, but we have a game against Swansea today. Hopefully we can push on, get a win, show some positive signs in the team. I'm kind of thinking now maybe I should do 3-5-2 because it's a good formation, no doubt, in FIFA, and it will suit the team as well. That's the biggest reason, as Henderson tries a shot, but he hits it into the crowd, not even on target that time by Jordan. We're definitely expecting better than that from future chances from him, hopefully. I like him as a player, though. He is playing well, passing well in midfield. He's a solid player for the future and does fit into that youth academy project kind of thing. I want to play, obviously, players that are at Liverpool already that are young, and here I'm not sure why I'm trying to pass out of defence, and that's I always like to pass. I don't just like to boot it away, but it can result to them to having some chances, and luckily they didn't score from that occasion, as Mignolet makes a crucial save for us, and that's what we need from him. The new signing this year, obviously, they made him from Sunderland. He needs to step up and continue to play well, and also increase if he wants to be that top level keeper, because right now he's not. He's just that mid-table keeper. He's not that high-quality keeper, so we need to keep improving our team and players as we go through here. Sturridge finishes on his left foot on the finesse. That's what we need. Positive signs, and Sturridge, he has to score a lot of goals this season. Obviously, that's the thing you would expect him and Suarez to score heaps and heaps of goals. But if Sturridge scores a lot, and you know Suarez will score, of course, because of his overall, you would expect him to, it's going to be positive signs. Perfect view here. See Sturridge coming in. Nice finish. What you would expect from him. But I do definitely need more of that, as you see here. I'm not sure. Do you want to see highlights or just goals or some highlights here and there? Because I don't want the games to take forever, especially the kind of philosophy I want to do with this kind of thing. And right here, I was just changing the screen size to make it a bit more far away or something. I don't know, maybe to show more stuff. I was just getting the best viewing for my camera as well. But anyway, so you can see a lot of stuff going on the pitch. But yeah, as I was saying, do you want to see just goals or do you want to see some highlights as well? But the thing is, when I lose, obviously this is not a game where I lose, but when I lose, I don't like showing highlights. When I lose, I just like to get through it quickly, as you may see in future games and future episodes, or whenever I do lose, whichever videos there are. I like to get those games out of the way because they don't have positive signs, and I'd rather show more highlights of when I'm winning. And even this game, I won 1-0, but it wasn't really impressive. That's why there isn't too much action. I didn't feel there was anything worth showing. And for me, I can make the videos quicker if I just do goals, because then I can just skip through to see when I score and do that. And it will mean quicker videos. Like, would you want to see... That will probably result to 2 episodes a day. If I put highlights, I'll probably just do 1, because it will take longer time to edit. But if I just show goals and maybe a little bit of highlights, just maybe 1 or 2 or something in some games... if I do that, if I just show the majority just goals, I'll be able to do 2 episodes per day eventually as this series gets kicking on. Maybe when I'm starting to the league and that a bit more, I'll start uploading 2 per day. It really depends. Over the weekend I'm busy, might not be able to upload as much. But yeah, that's what I mean. If I do a lot of highlights, then it'll probably definitely just be 1 video a day, because it will take way longer to edit. And I want to I'll just leave in the comments what you want. I'll do what you want, but I'm just saying, if I show more highlights, it will take longer to edit. Of course, that's just a normal thing, and of course, I have other real-life things to attend to, but in this game here today, we have a very, very important game against Manchester United. These games against rival teams, times like near the top, that's what I mean. Like, Manchester United's going to be a team in a position where we need to finish. They're going to be a rival for this season, and we haven't started great by any stretch of the imagination, but again, it's still... unrealistic. Not unrealistic, it's a bit misleading. Yeah, it's a bit misleading to how we're playing right now. The results, like when you lose a couple games early, like you in the relegation zone, as you saw before the game we won against Swansea, we were in the relegation zone, and that wasn't a true reflection to how we were playing. We had some unlucky results against Aston Villa. They only had 2 shots on target for the whole match, and yeah, when they scored, we had Gerrard injured, and that was an unlucky 3 points, and we did actually have a lot of chances in that game, so it's not all doom and gloom currently, because, like I said, it's very, very early in the season. Early season games are not really a true reflection how you're playing. And, more so, you're going to have to wait and see. Like, I don't want you to jump to conclusions like some people did my Sunderland one, when I ended up... People said I did crap, but then I ended up qualifying them for the Europa League through winning the Capital One Cup. I won a competition with Sunderland. So, yeah, I don't want you to make a fool of yourself to, like, other things that will happen later in the season. So, that's why I want people to just wait and make your criticism, like, after at least a month or a couple months or something, because, I just don't want you to get embarrassed when I actually show I do good later in the season. That's something crucial for you to do. But anyway, going through the game, this is... what I like to see. This is Anfield. It looks good. I like one reason why I wanted to be Liverpool as well, and a lot of people wanted to see it. There's so much reasons. I enjoy playing with them. The atmosphere is good. And here comes another goal from a goalkeeping rebound or a parry to them, which of course I always concede eventually as Manchester United score. And I really hate conceding those goals because you can't do anything about it. It's really frustrating because I didn't feel I deserved to lose this at this minute. Like, it's a good save there, but it goes exactly to their player. How often does that happen in real life? Not as often, but in the game, almost every single time. It goes exactly to their player. Like, it feels like when the goalkeeper saves it, it has to go to my player or the opposition player. It never goes in space. It's like a magnet to one of the players. Is that true? Like, I'm sure you're the same. Well, not you're the same. It's how the game is. The ball never falls in space. Rarely. Rarely falls in space. It's targeted to one player, like your team or the opposition team. That's just what I noted. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's what happens in the game. It'll either go to your player or the opposition player. That's just the facts. As we go in, need to rotate my team, and when you need to rotate your team, it's going to be harder. See, we started Gerrard, couldn't start Coutinho in this game. And again, look at us. Look at there. Look, who's our second striker? Who's our next best striker? Or who's our third best striker to rotate with Sturridge and Suarez? Iago Aspas. He's not amazing. He's definitely not that top 4 level. And who else? We don't even have a 4 striker that's good enough. We have that other guy, whatever his name is. I can't even remember. Luis Alberto or something. He's not that good. He's like a 72 overall. See if you compare that, like, well, pronounce that weird. If you compare that with Manchester City, they've got like Aguero, Negredo, and all these other good players, amazing attacking players. Like, they've got 4 good quality strikers. Yeah, Aguero, Negredo, Dzeko, Jovetic. So basically, Jovetic is their 4th striker, and our 4th striker is Luis Alberto. That's that's all I have to say. And even their 3rd striker, Dzeko, compared to Iago Aspas for us. So there's definitely a big comparison in between like the other top 4 teams. We definitely don't have that squad depth, and that's showing when we have to rotate our teams, and showing against Manchester United as well. Even Manchester United, they're rotate, like, obviously Rooney and Van Persie are the 2 main strikers, and the 2 rotations for them are Javier Hernandez and Welbeck. And if you compare that to our backups, like I mentioned before, it's definitely not as good quality. So that's something I'll be looking, like, I'm not using it as an excuse. I'm saying we need to improve that. That's why I'm saying, like, someone the other day said I'm crap and I shouldn't keep. I was never saying I'm good at the game. I've never said I'm good at FIFA. What I am good at, in my opinion, is improving teams. That's why I want to be Liverpool, because there's a step. They're not that top 4 quality yet, even though they are in real life. In a game, they're not a 5-star team yet. They're 4.5-star. That's what I mean. I want to improve them to that 5-star team, and that's what I will be striving to do. And it will be harder. Like, it's kind of, the team is overrated because Suarez is in the team. If Suarez wasn't in the team, it will almost be pushing to a 4-star team. That's what I mean. Like, without Suarez, it's a really average team. If you look at it, there's just like low 80 rated players, and yeah, Man City, Chelsea, Man United, they have like 4 or 5 of those. So yeah, we definitely need to improve. And again, I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm basically giving it as an example of where I have my goal for my team to be through my younger player signings like Mvia and the centre-back I signed in Mangala. He's someone they're both going to be in the mid-80s in the future, and that's how we're going to improve the team. But unfortunately, we had a this game, again, I'm pronouncing words weird. I don't know, sometimes I pronounce words weird, I'm not sure why. But anyway, moving on. And yeah, that's the thing. I do my commentaries live 100%, so sometimes they're not going to be 100% perfect. Like actors are 100% perfect. They never have bloopers. Oh wait, they actually do. But anyway, yeah, this game was really frustrating. I couldn't do anything. Every time I was trying to go to attack, as you can see, they intercept the ball. You try again, intercept. It was really frustrating. I think this was the crucial game that led me to changing formation, and I will be going to the 3-5-2, like I said, because people suggested it, and I also think it will suit me well. And I haven't even used it in FIFA 14 yet for some reason. It was really good for me in FIFA 13, but in FIFA 13 career mode, I noticed in some comments of other people who use that video, like people say you overuse it, everyone uses it, it's an easy formation to use. And yeah, that's probably why I didn't use it, but I need help. I need to do the best formation possible, but not the best possible for my team. And people actually have suggested 3-5-2, so I think that could help. And you see here, again, not be able to winning the ball back, and we're not playing great at the minute. And then they do that. Low crosses, OP, no doubt, have been for the last couple of years, and there was not much I could do about that. And home, it's really disappointing. For these current results at the minute, early season results. Early season is always, yeah, I need to learn my players. Like, I didn't play any preseason games, any friendlies, or any previous games, like in the kickoff, to learn my players in Liverpool. It's taken me some time, and over time, yeah, sure, results would improve. And if they don't, you would think I would get fired. But yeah, like I said, results are important, no doubt, and we're not getting results at the minute. That's why I, again, wanted to skip through this. This has been, apart from the first game, at least I got one win in there with Swansea, one win. And things need to be changed. That's why I can't wait too long. I wanted to change things early in the season, like now. I couldn't wait maybe 2 or 3 more games. If I kept losing, it will plague me for the future of the season. But if I changed it now, and then like the results will change now. If I start winning now, it will be okay. I still have the chance to come back. Like I said, it's still early in the season. There'll be still plenty time to come back. It's a 38-game season. I've only played like 4 or 5 or something already. I don't know. 4 games or something, yeah. There's still heaps of time to turn it around. So hopefully I can. Going to be changing formation. Let's see how it goes. 3-5-2 in the Capital One Cup next against Stoke. Hopefully can perform well. But until then, drop a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.